Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about a movie that I totally missed that came out in the middle of 2020, and I just recently watched it over this holiday break, and that is Palm Springs. Now, it looked okay. I remember seeing the trailer and going, oh, that looks all right, and then just totally forgetting about it. This is available to watch on Hulu. It is a Hulu original film, and it stars Andy Samberg, who, come on. Listen, I love me some Andy Samberg. I love me some Lonely Island. So I was excited for this movie because of Andy Samberg. But it also stars Cristin Milioti. I always say her name wrong. You know her from How I Met Your Mother and several other things. But I was excited to see these two working together. And I thought this would be a funny movie that, it's worth watching, but, it's not that good. You know, I figured it'd be a decent comedy. But oh my gosh, my mind was blown at how good this story actually was. And it's kind of sci-fi. And I don't know, listen, I'm going to talk to you about it.
Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel.
Okay guys, like I said, do not sleep on Palm Springs. I slept on it for 6 months and oh my gosh, I can't believe what I was missing. This is a movie I will definitely watch again. It stars, like I said, Andy Samberg. He's fantastic and hilarious, but I didn't expect this movie to be, I don't want to say good because I expected it to be good, but I didn't expect it to be this level of good. It's got a silly plot, right? Plus it's got J.K. Simmons in it. Let me just add that in there because I love him and he's so great in this. He absolutely is so amazing. I love his role in this. But the plot is basically Andy Samberg is trapped in a time loop. Every day he wakes up, it's the same day. So it's basically Groundhog Day. But this is Groundhog Day updated because it's not just Andy Samberg stuck in this time loop. There's a couple of other people that come to be stuck in this time loop, or you find out later they were stuck in the time loop. There's one person, I'm not 100% certain if they are in the time loop or not. I feel like something this person said at the very end made it seem like maybe they are stuck in the time loop. But overall, it's just so great. He's at this wedding that he doesn't want to be at. He has this girlfriend who continuously cheats on him. Every day she cheats on him because, it's the same day over and over. So, he has to relive this day where his girlfriend is going to cheat on him at a wedding, and she's in the bridal party, so he has to go, and it's this whole thing. And you realize very quickly on, very early on, that he has been in this time loop for quite some time because he knows everybody and he knows things, and you're like, oh yeah, he's around and he's super comfortable. I mean, he goes to a wedding in a Hawaiian shirt and shorts. Who does that? Everybody else is all dressed up and he doesn't care because he knows there's no consequences. And that's something that I really like too, is they really truly touch on, they flat out mention, if you die, you still wake up the next day. So it doesn't, there's no way out of this time loop. They can't figure out the way out of this time loop. And I really love that little bit to it because you would think if you're just reliving the same day thousands of times over and it's a miserable day, you just kill yourself and it ends. But they cover that and say, no, it doesn't happen. I don't know why, but you still wake up the next day, which is really interesting. But, he maybe starts to form a bond with someone as the day repeats over and over, and the two of them are both repeating over and over and over. They both remember, of course. So I don't want to give too much into it, although it's very obvious, and even by the synopsis of it. But I just want to tell you guys, this is so good. It was way better than I ever expected. There's some crazy stuff, right? I mean, they go off and they're like, we're just going to do drugs, and he's going to drink excessively every day because you know what? There's literally no consequences. The next day he's going to wake up, the same thing. Nothing will have carried over from the day before. If he gets a tattoo, and it's hilarious, but it has really good meaning to it. There's some heart in there, and the plot itself, the story itself is actually really good. I love the sci-fi aspect of it. I was a big fan. I really expected this to be a mediocre comedy, and it is so much more than that. It almost broke my top 10 movies of the year. It would definitely be in my top 15. So I highly recommend checking it out. Again, it's on Hulu, Palm Springs. Seriously, guys, do not sleep on this one. I think you guys are really going to love it. If you've already seen it, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you do, after watching this, come back and tell me what you thought. Did you like my recommendation? I hope you really enjoy this. If you like sci-fi and comedy and Andy Samberg, you are going to love this movie. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. As always, you can follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Mama's Geeky over there. MAMASGEEKOI. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, guys.